nothing in it.
What's up, everybody? I know I still have to add speed in here, but YouTube has changed their whole damn thing now, and it will not let me authorize myself to broadcast the normal way through XSplit, and it's a pain in the royal butt. So I'm trying to fix it now, and let me unshare this. Yeah, I'm working on it. Hey, dude, I was lucky to even get it going. Yeah, I mean, I literally just got it going because it had everything wrong. Yeah, thanks Aries for the help, because I mean, I was eventually going to try to do something like that, but I was trying to find a way around it, which was weird. And I don't know if Aries noticed this, because it was letting me authorize myself, and it would work for like 2 seconds, and then it would all of a sudden go back to deauthorized, and I'm like, really? What am I supposed to do here? It was getting on my last nerve. There we go. Now we got.
I think you used up an additional 10 nerves.
Yeah, I got every last nerve there. All right. Well, at least we got it kind of sort of working. I don't know. Let me see if I got everything right here. I don't need all that. There we go. I think we're done now. I don't even have a drink yet. I'm that far behind.
Hey, John. Hi, Timekeeper. Hi, Munchkin, Breeze, Dirty Girl, Willy Winkle.
I gotta get all these too.
Slappy Joe.
Slappy Joe is in the house. Look at there. So.
Oh, and I saw Gail too. Hey, RS.
Did you?
What? Yep.
Everything should be good on my end for now. Yeah, for now, Aries, but who knows how that's going to work out here in the next 20 minutes or so when YouTube decides to change something else. There's another caster I know. He got like banned from YouTube for 90 days, and I don't even know nobody knows what he did wrong.
Really?
I mean, he does use excessive cussing, but I wouldn't think that YouTube would ban you or suspend you for cussing, would they? I mean, it's possible.
Well, if that was the case, I know a couple of reviewers that'd be banned for a lot longer than 90 days.
Yeah. Hey, Shelly. So,
hey, Shelly.
What have I been doing this week? Well, I haven't emailed Double Barrel yet. I plan on doing that. I meant to do it today, but I didn't get around to it, and I don't even know where my black Double Barrel is, to be honest with you. I was vaping it, and who knows where it went, because I don't see it.
I haven't been using my Double Barrel this last week.
Really? Who got banned? J Stone. His nickname is J Stone. He does. Oh, there's my Double Barrel. He does like reviews on video games and stuff, but he uses a lot of profanity. If you ever watched one of his little videos, you'd see why he probably got banned. Because when he asks you to drop a like on his channel, he uses quite a few cuss words in there.
That's probably not a good thing.
No, I don't think it's a good thing, and they probably don't look lightly on that, especially when it's like the very first few seconds of his video, and it's like, yeah, that's not good. You shouldn't be doing that.
It's not going to help his case any. I'll just say that.
Well, I was hoping that the Coily was going to come in today. No, I'm not building the Rose tonight, John. No Rose, no Rose. But I didn't get the Coily in this, and I'm telling you, man, this TAC 21, that's a heavy mod right there. If you like a substantial heavy mod, there you go. This one is heavy. and it feels a little underpowered. And I think Speed said the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, I
It feels like
normally
it's
vape.
off by about 10, 15 watts.
Yeah, between 5. Yeah, I know, right? Ninja. I better delete all my videos then. Um, Normally I vape a certain coil at 75 watts, and for me to get the good vape out of it, it's got to be set at 80 or 85 watts, which means to me it's a little off on the, same. I could try the same device on
Hey,
a different
Jazzy.
mod and turn it back down. So, but yeah, I've been vaping. I've been
Yeah.
using the V-Boy. With the Boreas
Ah,
on top.
I love that.
Yeah, the
That is a
V-Boy.
good one.
It's working. Hey, I got no
So
problems
what
with
is
that. Well,
this?
my
I saw the
G-Class.
I saw your title, and I'm just like really curious. What is this big haul that you're referring to?
I don't know, because you said you were getting a lot of stuff in this week, so I made 420 ml bottles. I think I might get a month. Okay, Stina. So when my G-Class is closed, I don't know if y'all can see this, but the door is still quite far open, and I've already fixed this latch twice. So what's
Ooh.
happening is it keeps shutting off on me. I got the older G-Class. I haven't won any from Jazzy, so mine has definite wear and tear on there. But that's fine. I don't mind the wear and tear, but the door, I wish I could make it stay down more because it's making the batteries disconnect. So I'm having to constantly turn it back on. If I just set it down flat, it pushes on the panel and it resets the battery. So I got to turn it back on. When I lift it up, it resets it back. I got to turn it. It's a pain in the butt. But I've fixed it before. Basically, all you do is take this
There's an
panel
easy
off.
fix for that, Scuba.
There's an easy fix. Buy
Yeah,
another
it's
one.
very cheap too. No,
Oh,
very cheap.
what's that?
Duct tape.
Duct tape. Duct tape? Would you put duct tape on your mod? No. No.
Well, some mods I probably would, but not a G class.
Yeah, let me take my gold G class and throw some duct tape on the bottom of it. That ought to make everything look good.
I bet you can get another door for that.
Another door? Oh yeah, I probably could. Well, it's not even really the door; it's just the latch. And I think y'all want to do coins. I can turn the coin thing on now that it's halfway working. And now if the bot starts making my whole computer lag down, then I may have to turn it off. But I'll try to get the coins going for you guys. I put speed big haul. I didn't even type it right. Man, I can't get nothing right tonight, I tell you. And mine
Hey,
says Scuba and
you were
Speed.
typing fast. So I did get in a couple of new items.
Aha,
Did you get
see?
anything yet?
No, I didn't get anything. Like I said, I was expecting to get it. Simon mailed out the Coily to me, and I'm wanting to get that in because obviously, let me go ahead and update the bot because it wants to update. Every time I start this thing, it wants to update, so let me update it. I was hoping to get it because, he's making a list on what sizes work best for what atomizers, and I have a lot of atomizers he don't have on there. Like one of them being the Boreas V2. I don't think that's on the list. So I could do that one and send in and say, hey, this is what size I use for what this size coil, and then, make his list nice and long. People can just go on there and go, okay, I need this size, and just cut them, and you'd be good to go.
Thanks, Aries.
They're hoping to have a
Tomorrow
fix by
doesn't help tonight.
tomorrow. Nice. Scuba sabotaged Speed so he couldn't show off his new shinies. I'm listening to what Speed told me last week. He said I should be getting some new stuff in next week. Blah, 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 blah. So, I think we should see it now.
Okay. You notice I changed over my camera like really quick.
Oh, wow. Okay, now I did. I was looking at the stream, which is behind.
I got this thing set up now, so I have 2 cameras now.
You have a build cam. I like it.
Between,
There you go. Oh, beautiful. I like it.
So, I got in the Dreamer.
Oh, the Dreamer. That's the one that Vic's raving about. That said he just loves that, and it's a mech mod.
Oh, yeah, it is a mech mod. All my other mech mods that I've gotten, I've never really cared for. This thing rocks. Now
Really?
I know why people like mech mods.
Really?
Yeah, this thing it hits really very well.
Uh
Um,
oh, Minuteman's mad. I don't know what. E-Sig City, not E-Siggity. There's a difference. I order from E-Siggity, but I don't usually order from E-Sig City. But there you go. Go ahead. So,
and
yeah,
the threads on this super smooth.
look at that. See, if I had a mech mod, I would want it to be like that. Really smooth threads, hard hitting, nothing you have to worry about at all on the mod. Oh, look at that sleeve. I like that. So
So
you
this
can
will take
throw
it
in 2700s
20.
in there.
Yep, yep. I think it'll do a 21,700, but I don't remember for sure. Um,
Yeah,
but I like having the sleeve on there just as an extra protection, so I don't have to worry about it as much.
right.
But VTC 5As, the button works. It's very smooth, very smooth. And then it is a hype for those that are interested. It is a hybrid.
Oh, it's a hybrid. Okay. I was wondering what tank you had on top of there.
Oh, I'm going to get to that too. That's one of my other new items.
Oh.
So we've got the hybrid top. Apparently, I had a leak, and I just polished this mod today too.
Yeah, well, polishing doesn't last long.
No, so we got that.
Oh, now you're out of blurry.
Uh,
There you go.
Fine,
It's back.
okay.
Oh, I like that. USA, huh?
I didn't even notice. I didn't even look to see where it was built. I just assumed China.
Well, I mean, I've never looked up the Dreamer, to be honest, so I don't know anything about him. I just know Vic said he really liked it, so, I'm
Yep.
just not a big mech mod guy. I was into him now. I mean, as far as straight up getting a really good hit off a dripper or something, I think mech mod's probably the best thing you could use. As long as you got a really good battery and a good build, man, and a nice dripper, it's probably the best vape you're ever going to get. So,
I've been enjoying the heck out of this thing, and the dripper that I've got on it, you're gonna appreciate.
uh-oh. Hey, our
So
church.
what we've got here is, I'm sure you'll recognize.
The logo? It looks like a Sherman logo or a Dead Rabbit logo. I can't tell. Is that a Dead Rabbit
Hey,
logo?
come on, focus in. No, not Dead Rabbit logo.
That is a Sherman logo, isn't it? Where's my Sherman
It
at?
is.
Yeah, that is a Sherman logo. I wasn't sure, but yeah, that's a Sherman logo. So, but that's not black like what I got. What in the world color is that? Is
No,
that
it's not. And I will show you something. This will make more sense here in a second.
now? Is that a 28 millimeter also, or is it what size? Oh no, that's 28. Oh, 25 millimeter. It's the Sherman's little brother.
It is.
It's his
The
illegitimate
built up
redhead stepchild.
looks exactly the same, but
Yeah.
it's just smaller.
Nice.
And
Nice.
this one actually comes with two caps. So it's got two different types of caps with it. White, yeah, yeah, I know, Kevin. White cotton gloves would be handy. Um, Now my hands are all sticky. Um,
I'm getting
so let
nice.
me.
Keep going.
All right. So I'll show off the deck here a little bit. My cotton's probably getting kind of old, but so it's got the same. It's got the bottom airflow, same as the Sherman 28. So we've got the bottom airflow here. If I can get this thing to focus in. Bottom airflow underneath the coils. It's got the same post setup as the Big Brother. I actually like the flavor on this one better. It's very similar, but I think the flavor is a little bit better on the small one. So that was one item I got in. Give me just a second. I need to wet a rag.
You remember
I,
the
I
matchy
hate sticky
matchy?
fingers.
Yeah, I do too. You remember the matchy matchy mech mod I had a while back that I bought? I don't remember if it was from Fast Tech. It wasn't Fast Tech. It was, what's that other China one that sometimes I order from? I can't even think of. This
3F
guy.
vape?
Yeah,
3F vape.
3F Vape. I think that's where this came from.
Yeah, it is.
This thing's a beauty. I just love the way it looked. And I still haven't really vaped on it to see how good it is. But I just like that the whole top matched the bottom. It definitely needs a new build put in there, but I'm not a big fan of that drip tip, that's for sure, even though it matches.
So this little gold one on here, get it in under the camera here.
What in the world?
This is the new B2K version 4.
Ah,
So the deck itself looks pretty much the same. They've made some changes on the top cap. So you've got the gold top cap now, the black Ultim, the oh, what's that clear regular Ultim one, and then you've got the white. And it also now, instead of having a polished stainless steel, it's got a oh, what do you call that? It's that. It looks flat,
is it
but
is that
it is same.
brushed or is that
Yeah,
the?
brushed.
Oh,
Brushed.
okay.
That's what I was looking for. So that I've got sitting on something else, Scuba. You didn't know I was getting this in. At least I didn't tell you. There's only 2 people that know I got this in. Do you know what that is?
Ooh, yeah, it's a spade.
It is.
Look at
So
that.
I just got this in a couple days ago. Love this thing. This thing is just awesome.
Yeah, media blasted. There you go. You're a little high on the camera. Go a little lower so I can see.
Oh,
There you go.
I gotta change the setup around a little bit.
So,
It's got glucose bottles that come with it.
okay.
It has down at the bottom. You've got an adjuster for the battery.
Ah, good, good. I like that.
One thing I really like about this spade, let me just pop this battery out of here. See how clean that looks in there?
Yeah, oh, definitely.
You don't have a lot of wires running around. I mean, you've got a box.
How in the world did that... Wait, I'm more interested in how that bottle just came out. It slides into a groove or something?
It does.
Oh, I like that.
There's
Damn.
a groove right here, and the bottle, proprietary. It's glucose bottle, but it's got a proprietary top to it. So you've got a matching groove in the bottle.
That's an ingenious idea. Why have we been using tubes all this time when they could have done that? That
I
makes
know.
so much more
just-
sense. It just clicks in. There's no mess, no tubes to deal with.
That's it.
I think Bill's gonna buy one just because he's looking at it right now going, "Oh my God, I want it. I need that." That looks. I love the way that goes in there. That is awesome.
Yeah.
If
Really
that's
easy.
not a plug and play bottle, I don't know what is. That's just literally
That's exactly
drop
it.
it in.
It's plug and play.
Yeah.
And then yeah, there's not much to talk about with this one. So I've got
No, wait. One thing about that, while you got the door open, is there any kind of battery disconnect? What's above that?
No.
There's not.
No.
So it's hot all the time. So it's not one you want to throw in your pocket. In other words.
No.
I
No.
gotcha.
At least if there is a safety to it, I'm not aware of one.
Defiant design is the same thing, really, Aries. I like that design of the bottle, and I don't know who came out with it first, but I would have loved to have made that myself and made it a squonker, but now that somebody's already done it, oh well. I'll leave it to the mod makers to do that stuff. But that's an ingenious idea. I was tired of the whole tube type deal, man. That was a pain in the butt.
So, and then this also came with it. So it's a little keychain with a cylinder, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna love this.
Oh, hell.
This, the O-ring's a little bit tight yet. So you got another
Wow.
bottle inside there.
And
And
what holds
again,
that in? That one just slides out? Oh, I like that, man. Talk about speed loading. You just pull
yeah,
that out of your pocket. Click, click. Okay, I got another full bottle. Let's keep going. I like
I
that,
know,
man.
I
I
know.
like that.
I wish they had something similar to, so you could easily carry the battery around too.
Right. Yeah, but just those two things right there, I like that. So, I
So,
mean,
and
I'm
then
sure that mod's not cheap though. That's the only. Oh, look at that.
it's the spade is $190,
That's not
and it
bad.
it comes with, you get the mod itself.
Hmm.
You get the bottle in here, and then you get the bottle with the keychain. All that comes with it for $190.
Jazzy,
So
I couldn't see when you showed it because you was laying down.
it's really not too bad at all. And then
No,
I picked up another door port as well.
I
So
did
I've
see
got
Jazzy showing off the spade, but I did not see the insides. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I didn't see the insides and how the bottle connected. Sorry, I missed it, Jazzy. That's my bad. I do have a TS, yes. Those bottles are not like that in the TS, Aries.
Scuba. I got a blue door port.
Oh, that's like
Wish I could get that camera to
almost
focus in
green.
better.
I mean, it probably looks a lot better in person than what I'm seeing.
That
To me,
it's a light blue.
it's a light blue. Ah, yeah, I like
Yeah.
dark blue for some reason. Light
Yeah,
blue's
they didn't
okay,
have the
but
dark blue. They didn't have the dark blue Juma.
ah,
But that door matches something else.
yeah, the TS is right here. Oh, look at that! You got one of them high dollar son of a guns. That's pretty.
So I got the Vanguard with the light blue Juma.
Wow.
This thing is gorgeous. I'm loving it.
Yeah, Dolores, he's messing with me. He's like, look at all this I got, Scuba, and you don't have that type stuff. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna get the cheap stuff. Higgy Blue, Milo, Higgy Blue. Wow. Okay. Uh-oh, DeMillan found a
Uh-oh.
link for you. I'm worried already for you. Oh, wait, the bot's finished and I didn't even notice it. Press continue to install. Oh, really?
Actually, DeMillan, they're holding one for me. So yes, that actually is my next purchase, but not that particular one.
Oh, DJLSB just posted a review of the T-Class. SX Mini
Ah.
T-Class.
So, anyways, here's this other thing that I got with it. So a
Right.
nice little box, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty cool. So this top piece here is actually a magnet. There's magnets to hold it on.
Okay. Oh, more bottles. Nice. The only thing I wish that matched the color of whatever mod you got, just to make it all look matchy matchy.
I know that would be nice.
Right.
Um, it really would. It really would. But yeah, the night that I've got they're holding for me, it's it's got some red, some blue, and a green with gold in it. So it should be pretty cool.
Well, Minuteman, I'm on there all the time. So if you're looking for me on zombies, I'm usually playing it. So you just got to hit me up when I'm playing, dude. Ooh, look at that.
So this is the Vicious Ant Vogue.
Vogue?
Come on, camera.
Vicious
Vogue.
Ant Vogue?
VAUX.
Oh, Vo. Okay, gotcha.
What is that camera? It's not focused. What the heck is this thing focusing on?
Focus, Daniel-san. Focus.
It does not like this. Oh, there we go. Stay focused.
There you go. Nice. Look at the. Okay, those little silvers, they're nothing. That's not part of
No,
the airflow
no.
at all.
That's
Okay.
just decoration. Airflow, it's a bottom airflow. Um, Dual coil.
It looks like either the cap is not on all the way or the bottom deck is really crooked, one of the two.
Um,
You see how one
Maybe
side's
that's what
leaned
you were
out?
saying.
Oh,
I
maybe
had.
that's it. Okay, gotcha. That was probably it. Am I going to play after the show? Minuteman? Maybe. Maybe. Have you been
So I'll show you
practicing on
this.
zombies? You got to be good.
This little sucker, it's a two post. It's a velocity. It's basically a velocity deck,
Okay.
and with the air holes underneath it are kind of a tube style. I don't know if you can see that in there. And this camera does not like focusing.
Bill is hilarious. I bought a fourth hand Vamo with a Pro Tank 1. Paid about $250. I'm pretty happy. You just had to be patient and let the trends pass.
There you go.
This whole computer thing is going to phase out sooner or later, too. Yeah.
Wow, now it just locked up on me. There we go.
What's my PSN? My PSN is actually Scuba Steve, Tetley man. Scuba Steve on. Go figure. I'm the only one that has that. There's no numbers, no nothing. Just Scuba Steve on YouTube. I mean, on PSN. I'm sorry.
So that's all my new stuff for this week.
You know, that's quite a damn haul right there. Not just quite a haul, but a very expensive haul, to say the least.
Let's not go there.
Break out the credit card on that stuff, man. I'm telling you. I really wanted the Coily to come in because I was gonna, I mean, I know you have one, obviously.
Did he send you the tracking number?
The what one?
Did he send you the tracking number?
No, I did not get a tracking number. He just said he had sent it off, and I'm just waiting for it to show up. So, it's coming from across the pond, so I got to wait till the slow boat gets over here. I mean, you already have one, so I know you've dealt with it, and he says a lot of people tell him that they think it's a beginner's device, and what I was trying to say is, I could see where people say that, but I could also see even whether you're a medium to professional vapor, if you want to put yourself in that category, I still think it's of use. I really do. If you're in a hurry to make some coils and you don't want to fidget around with having to cut the legs off, bam, 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 you're done. I mean, you set those coils in, you cut them, you already know they're set right. You don't have to go in there and try and cut the spare leads out from up under the second coil. It's a pain in the butt.
And you can measure ahead of time, so you know how long to cut them. You don't have to guess as far as what length, pop them in, pull them out, recut, and repeat. You can measure all that ahead of time.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. So yeah, I can't wait for that to get here. I have no idea what we're going to build on tonight. I actually was probably going to show how to update the G-Class. I thought that Jazzy did a video on how to update the G-Class. Now for me, I don't even know if I can. I'd have to downgrade mine, then go back, upgrade it to show y'all how it's done. And it's not that hard. It really isn't. But I may have to wait for next week's show to do that just because I wasn't ready. I had no idea that this thing was going to completely change everything. Deauthorize me and you name it.
So you're going to have to fix your G-Class or get a new one.
Yeah, the G-Class, I can actually probably take this one apart and fix it now. It's not that big a deal. Basically what you have to do is make sure that lever on the door sits up a little higher so that it doesn't allow as much gap when it's closed. And I've already flipped it around once. There's not a lot to it. Let me see if I have a Phillips screwdriver. And we'll take it apart. I got lots of screwdrivers. that's not a Phillips, and that's not a, that is a Phillips, I think. Yep, there we go.
And
Let's
Aries
go
is
to the
right.
building
Vic
code.
did do a video on how to upgrade your
Oh, he
G-Class.
did? Yeah, Vic did one. I think I even posted something in there and said, Vic, the only thing you missed was this, and I forgot what it was. But yeah, he did a good
Oh,
job on it.
oh. And I got something else on the way, too.
What's that? Why is your camera not showing up on this one? Dadgummit. Let me remove this one and re-add you on that one. Usually it takes it. I don't know why it's being a pain in the butt tonight.
Jazzy's saying he's got one brand new.
One brand new what?
Paid for shipping.
I got one brand new.
I think you
What's
need to message Jazzy.
I'll message Jazzy anytime, man. Hey, you know, Jazzy's cool with me. I'm gonna try and take this one apart now and see if I can get the what do you call it? This door to work better. Just because, you know, maybe y'all can see this better now. So when I close this door, it's leaving a hellified gap right there. See that
Oh,
gap?
make my picture smaller on here.
Okay.
I take up too
I
much of the
wanted you
screen.
big, man. I could have, when you were showing off your stuff, I could have made you really big.
Jazzy's got a new door for you. You just paid
Oh,
for
a new
shipping.
door. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. Yeah, that would save me a lot of trouble, actually. So maybe I'll just, I'll get with Jazzy and get a new door. But why not mess with this one in the meantime? Take one screw out. Take another screw out. And it's been a while since I've taken this apart, but
You know, you just voided your warranty.
I'm way past warranty zone at this point. Way past warranty zone. So leave
Don't
that in there
lose
like
the
that.
parts.
Yeah, these little springs here, you have to be careful not to lose these little springs. So what I did last time is I took this door and I flipped it over and screwed it down, and now I need to flip it back the other way and screw it back down. I'm gonna probably need my goggles just to do that, because I can't see a dadgum thing. Where are my goggles?
Jazzy said he's got some. It's black hardware, all new black hardware.
A black what door? Black
I think
heart?
it's a black door.
Okay, well mine's whatever that gunmetal looking color is. I'm not really worried if the door don't match up color wise anyway. I mean, basically it's just this part that's messed up anyway.
Aries, we'll talk. I might be able to work something out with you.
All right, let's see if we can take this one out now. Maybe I would be better off if I actually just took this metal piece and bent it flat, and then I think everything will be grooving. I mean, why not just repair the one you have instead of always, you know, getting new parts for it? Now, getting this back in here might prove to be difficult. See how this is bent? So I'm going to try and straighten this with something like a pair of pliers. There we go.
Yeah, much good. I'll try to get your stuff shipped out this weekend too.
Does that look straight now?
Uh, Actually, it still looks a little bit bent, but that could be your lighting too. I can't tell.
Yeah, I think it's pretty well straight now. See it?
Yeah, I know that. Okay, that was straight.
But see, now I don't know which way is the original way. Should it be this way, where it looks like the screws go down in here, or do the screws supposed to go down in this square hole here?
Good question. Which way
I
was it when you took it out?
Well, I think I've already flipped it once. So now me flipping it back over would be putting it back the right way. And you got to make sure, oops, that you get it back on these springs that I'm about to lose because my hands are too big for this type of work. There we go. Spring, spring. Done. And here's the panel that it screws to right here. So you have to put this back here. Trying to make sure this is going to fit together right. It feels like it will. Let's take one of these screws and oh man, that was a bird's nest waiting to take off, wasn't it? I just lost everything.
Uh-oh. Did you lose that springs?
Well, it's around here somewhere. There we go. Spring. Alright, let's try this again. Spring. Lay that in there. Spring number 2, lay that one in there.
Yeah, RS said to check the slot that goes into. The slot should tell you which orientation that needs to go on.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So I am putting it on upside down. Let me turn this around. So yeah, because this bottom piece has a square that sticks up, so it fits in that square that's already there. So I need to turn this around this way and then get everything lined up. There we go.
Jazzy, I get a bad URL parameter on that one.
There you go. Once you get one screw in, you're home free.
Yeah, just don't lose the other screw before you get it in.
I'm trying not to, man. They're very small. It's not made for old dudes.
So you're trying to put something small in the hole for me?
There you go. Already starting on me. Dadgummit.
Hey, we're almost an hour in. William Graham, I don't know. I've never had a tsunami, so I don't know.
Okay, let's see how it closes now. Oh my God. That closed in further than it normally, that closed in past where it normally sits.
That won't come back out.
I don't even know if I can grab hold of that.
You fixed it too good.
Well, you know, hey, I'm all about, oh, I haven't put, haven't put the battery thing back on yet.
Nice.
That would be a necessary requirement right here. I was just checking the door, but yeah, it wasn't ready yet for prime time.
Dan, Cartel sells their doors, and they had a problem with doors on those mods. So if you're having a problem with the door, you're probably gonna have to order a new one. Jazz, they're still getting a bad URL.
Oh my gosh. I don't think you can get it any more perfect than that.
Nice. Nicely
That
done.
is very flat now. Now all I gotta do is try some batteries in there. And see if it gives me any connections. You know, the main problem with the G-Class is just don't drop it. Then you shouldn't have all these issues. Oh crap, it's cracked.
Uh-oh.
Look at the plastic right there, it's cracked. I
Oh,
may
it
have
is.
screwed it down too tight.
Yeah, that's not going to cause any problems. It's just cracking the plastic. There's no metal behind it, is there?
It is, let me not touch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like it's working now, the way it's supposed
Oh,
to.
nice, Jazzy.
It's good to go. Let's put an atomizer on this thing and take it for a test drive. Wow, that was easier. How come when I fixed it last time it didn't come out that good? It's good to go, man. Alright, let me go back to the main screen. We're going to take it for a test run. There we go.
So after Jazzy shared his link,
Perfect.
I'm a cheapskate.
And there's no more, I don't know if y'all can tell, but there's no more gap sticking out of the bottom anymore. I got that sucker flat. All you basically have to do is take that bar out of the door and straighten it, because what happens is that bar bends after a while and it leaves that gap. So you straighten that out, put it back together without cracking your thing, because I felt like I had to screw it on too hard. Then shake it. Shake it! Fuck you, Jazzy. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. Came right back on. You were messing with me. It was about to turn off anyways, what it was. There we go. We're good to go. He tried to make not bad for a blind man. Exactly, Bear.
So that link that Jazzy posted, he's got a very nice collection of different Yeehee mods and Vicious Hands.
That he has for sale, or that he's just making
No, I don't think
he's satisfaction. You'd love to get your 2/3 fixed. Your 2/3 is probably got a bad wire that runs up the backside. I remember I had to fix mine. I had to take it apart and resolder it. There we go. I'm clicking on his link now. I did a video on that. I'm pretty sure. I actually went in and did a live repair of my 2/3. Isn't it this mod? I think it's this one. And I fixed it. Works fine now. I just don't use it. Bad URL data parameter is what I got.
Yeah, Aries, it's 3 for a penny, but shipping is $1,000 a piece.
You bought them out, Aries? Did you use Scuba Bucks? I'm just wondering. Oh, did I ever get that running? No. Oops. Let me get this fixed. Connect. Okay, the bot should be working if YouTube don't want to verify me again. Let's see if it's working. It's going to say I have no coins at all. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I got 5 Scuba Bucks.
Okay. Wow, you actually got 5 now.
Yeah. I wonder if I can still reward. Let me try something.
Yeah,
because I turned it off.
I think you turned it off for everybody but you.
I don't know if it works that way. Thank you, Aries. Well, I shouldn't be able to check coins again. Oops. For 10 minutes because I do have that set. Yeah, see, it didn't give me anything. I'm still at 5. And I waited too long to click your link. Dadgummit, Aries. Now I got to go to Facebook before I can bring it up.
Uh-oh. Aries is trying to reward himself.
I'll get it. See what Jazzy's got going on here once I get all this to load. So XSplit is aware of the problem and they're fixing it, which is good because I needed them to fix it. As soon as it loads, man, that's slow. And there's the link, clicking on the link. Holy moly. Look at all that. I love the way the double barrel's all the way over there at the end. Not a bad collection there, Jazzy.
No, that's a very nice. I like that collection. It's great.
You know, 90% of those have a screen on them. There's a few that don't. Is that a freaking iStick 50 watt all the way on the left? What in the world? You just rock anything. All right, whatever. So what are we going to do tonight, Speed? You got all that new stuff. I'm more interested in the stuff you got because I have nothing.
Well, what do you want me to what do you want me to go through?
Okay, Bear, thanks. Let me think what
Hey,
you got.
TDD.
Now that Jumo mod that you got, does it come with a RDA, or do you have to buy that separately, or
No, separately.
it is separate? Wow.
Yeah, it pretty much comes with the mod itself and a glucose bottle.
I kind of like that spade though. That's not that bad a price. It's not like way out there, like oh my god, that's too expensive. That's okay.
No, the spade is. Oh, that's something I can show you on the spade.
Oh, there you go. I can make you bigger too. Whatever.
I just want to. You're fine. So let me switch cameras again.
Rebuild a CE4. Richard, I would do that. Man, they're.
Creed on the Dreamer, I think I'm running at about a 0.14. On the Spade, being a single coil, I'm running it at, I think it's a 0.4. And Dolores, I do have RDAs and coils I can relay. Do you guys have any requests for anything that I may have? And I know I just opened that door wide open.
Yeah, you did. I'm taking apart a CE4 head right now, but I don't have any wire. I don't have enough thin. I don't have thin wire that I can run with it though.
So, you know the pulse, right?
Yes.
You've got a pulse, right?
Yes.
So check this out.
It's smaller than the pulse?
It is.
Daggum, because the pulse is pretty small.
It's shorter and thinner than the pulse.
Wow.
And less on width.
I like that.
So yeah, no, it's a pretty good deal.
But they don't have it in blue. That's a big downer for me, man. I gotta have the blue.
They have it. You can get it in blue, but they don't have the dark blue Juma.
Oh. Yet or ever?
TBD, I don't have it yet. Vic said he's going to post it out next week. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you, Scuba.
Yes.
So I was on Vic's show yesterday, or watching Vic's show yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I won. I won his giveaway.
You did?
Yeah, I was shocked.
Wow.
So I've got a Geek Date Athena kit coming.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That ought to be kind of cool. And the Andy Summerfield, the price on the Spade, they sell them for, on their website, they're selling for $190. If you get free shipping if you spend more than $1,000, which is kind of hard to do without you're buying a lot of stuff in. But shipping from, it comes out of the Philippines, so Philippines to the U.S. shipping is $50.
Richard, last week Vapor Bunny won. Vapor Bunny won the Vector, the authentic Vector in gunmetal, which I need to ship out. As soon as I go by Higgy's, which probably be Monday, I'll be shipping that out to her. Talion actually sent some money to help with the shipping because she's, you know, on the other side of the pond, so I gotta send that over. What I do to stop the battery door latch from bending is when you're not using, take the batteries out. Bill, that's probably not a bad idea. This is my problem. Most of the time, I don't even have, my G-Class usually don't leave my desk. And the only time I ever have this door bend is if it smacks the ground or bangs into something. That's when you have the battery door bend. Because the weight of the batteries push on it and it bends that thing. But This will hold up really good. Now that I got it fixed correctly, I think it'll hold up a lot better. I was probably
Yes,
bending
Andy.
the door too far before.
Vicious Ant website. And here, let me get you a link for it.
Look at how much Aries is winning. I'm going to take Aries' money away. He's just going crazy with the bot. And the bot does a lot of other stuff, but they keep adding more and more stuff to it, and I haven't even got into seeing what all it'll do now. They've changed. They keep updating it, and it's like, okay. Viewers, auction, giveaway. Scorpiopio still is got the most coins from what I can see. I don't even know how many digits that is. There's a million there. It's a billion. He's got like a trillion, 1,480.
And somebody was asking, thank you, Aries. For some reason, mine didn't actually. Oh, I didn't put in HTTP. So somebody was asking what I've got this built out at. It's showing as a 0.12 right now.
0.12, okay.
Yeah, and I actually kind of need to clean this up anyway, so I will rebuild the Sherman, or at least rewick it. This is the Sherman 25. If I remember correctly, I think it just came out.
Advanced. Oh, there's, okay. That's if you pay. They do, if you pay for this program, you can get stuff through Streamlabs. But all this is enabled. I mean, I don't know why they screwed up XSplit and made it where you can't authenticate yourself anymore. It really
That was
ticks me
just
off.
for you.
So you're building something that's dual coil, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I see. I
This is
got
a dual coil.
Yes, forgetful red. I can blow him up. Let me put him over here like this. And we'll just cover up Chad a little bit. How about that?
I'm not going to do a real good cleaning job on these coils. I'm just going to do a quick burn on them. They're all gunked up.
Yeah, G-Class is working good now. I like that. Do you use the big boy at all, Speed? What do you think of it?
The big boy?
Yep. I don't
What's the
know
big?
what Dolores is speaking. I don't know. She called it the big boy. Do you mean the V-boy, Dolores?
I do. Where? Oh, I've got it put up at the moment. I do use it and I do like it. And Scuba, I think that's what you're using right now, isn't it?
Yes. Well, I was until I was using the V-boy. If this is the mod you're referring to, Dolores, this is actually a really good mod.
It is,
Very
and it's got the
comfy
ED
too.
chip in it as well.
The Big Sherman. That's what she means.
Oh,
The Big Sherman.
I do use that, and I've got that. I keep that on the Prism.
I put the Sherman, the Big Sherman, on top of the TAC 21 because it fits so well.
Oh, it does.
It looks really good on there like that.
I'm gonna have to do a better job of cleaning these later. It'll work for now, though. All right.
Ah. Well, they don't look like bad coils. It looks like they're like 8 wraps. 8 or 7. I can't tell.
6 wrap.
6 wraps. Okay.
Yeah.
Now that I can see. Oh, it's starting to go in focus. There we go. Whoa. Okay, they're a little spaced. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're spaced out a little bit. This has got the posts are kind of white on here.
Yeah.
So I did space them out a little bit.
That's a huge RDA. Yeah.
This Sherman 25 though, it just rocks. It's not as good. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not as good as the Dead Rabbit, the Drop, the Goon, but it's pretty dang good. It's got great flavor to it.
Yeah, ashtrays. Anytime you're using a spaced coil, they're going to heat up evenly every time. So, and actually, a lot of people prefer spaced coils um, to regular what coils? Regular wrapped coils. I don't know, to not spaced, just because of the fact that they seem to take in juice better and they burn in a lot better. You don't have to worry about them not firing evenly right off the bat.
Yeah,
So,
it depends on the deck that I'm using or which RDA. Because some RDAs I always use spaced, some I don't.
right.
So it really depends on which one I'm using.
Yeah, if I'm tight on space, then I won't space the coils. If it's a big deck, yeah, I'll usually do it. It just depends. Especially if I have a RDA or RTA that seems to be dry hitting a lot, I'll go ahead and do that. There we go. I modded the dumbass. I don't know why I modded the dumbass, but I did.
Which dumbass?
The king dumbass.
Oh, all right.
He's harmless.
I know who King Dumbass is. I've talked to him.
Yeah, Dolores. Yeah, you're a dedicated tanker. You know, especially people that like to vape at work and stuff. I just think tanks are a lot more convenient than drippers. If you have a job
Yep.
where you're sitting at a desk and you're allowed to vape and they don't care, then you probably would be better off with a dripper. But the convenience factor of a tank, man, I really like that. Yeah, you lose a little bit of the flavor, but it's not as much to where I'm like, oh, this is just way too, way different.
Pop in some Aries Ram.
There you go. Throw some Aries Ram in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. I work from home, so I can get away with you know vaping while I'm at my desk.
Yeah.
Um, so I'll use single coil. I'll use tanks. Whatever I want to use. But if I'm out and about, I'm either using a squonker or I've got a tank. It all depends on what I'm after at the time.
Ah, the big dripper. Excellent question. Why does the cotton break in half? Usually that happens when, especially your first few times when you're burning your coils in. If you're, okay, say you just wick this like Speed's doing right now. If you do not saturate the middle of that coil really good, what happens is the first time you fire it, that the middle of the cotton is very dry, and when you fire it, it's going to burn that cotton on the inside, and then it just wears out a lot faster. Um, and the other reason is basically, depending on how long you've had that cotton in there, all the heat is right there where the coil is. That's where it burns, and that's where it snaps in half. The crappier cotton you got, the better chance you're going to have of it snapping in half like that.
Richard, right now. I'm doing a lot of 1.5 and 3 for my neck level, but I did want to call out the difference in the top cap between the Sherman. So if you look, I mean, the this mouthpiece here, I can't remember.
On camera.
They're the same width, but
Yep.
you've got the normal Alta here, which is kind of
Yep.
the fogged one, but this has been polished. So it's clear. It is all clear and is God, it's nice.
Nice.
And this is supposed to be copper or a brass, but it
Okay.
looks more gold to me. It's kind of like this is supposed to be gunmetal, and it's
Yeah.
black.
Right.
So
Right.
I think they're colorblind.
Another
I don't think
problem,
they can figure it out.
Big Dripper. A lot of times people, their coils are firing unevenly. If you have one coil firing before the second one, what's going to happen is you're not going to get that flavor until the second coil gets hot, and the first coil has already gotten very red hot, and it'll burn that side. So especially if you're getting, like if you have a dual coil and you have one side that's breaking in half and the other side isn't, that's because one of your coils is heating up faster than the other one. So it's burning that cotton on the first coil way hotter than it is on the second one, because the second one's just now catching up, and the first one it'll destroy it and break it. You'll end up snapping the cotton in half.
All right, so let's take a look at this vicious ant.
Yeah, let's look
So
at that vicious ant.
this is the bow. Let's pop this one apart. It's got really good. It's got good flavor to it. For what it is, I like it, but it's not much of a comparison to like for me for like the dead rabbit or something.
Oh, y'all stop reminding me about the dead rabbit. I need to order one of those sooner or later. Since mine got stolen, son of a guns. I'm gonna wait till they come out with a pretty blue one. They probably already have a pretty blue one. I just haven't ordered it. See, I knew it. I knew it. I'll get one. I haven't got around. I haven't even done any online shopping in a while, so I need to get some more stuff in here. I like, I always liked the dead rabbit. It was a really good dripper. I just hate that I had it on that mag mod. I mean, the mag mod, I could have got a million of them, no big deal. But oh, you've never had it happen to you, Big Dripper? Well, there you go. You probably haven't had it happen to you because you know how to wick your coils correctly, etc., etc. Before you order a dead rabbit, order a blue TM24 Pro. Oh, damn it, Aries. But I know what the dead rabbit vape's like. I do not know what the TM24 Pro vape's like. Even though that
really good.
It's really good. I do know that those things look fantastic, though. So this tank came off of, or this RDA came off of what?
I didn't have this. I was using this one on the Vanguard when I first got it.
Mm-hmm.
But being a dual coil, the ohms were a little bit low for me, so I swapped it out and I put the NP on the bow.
I can't find the little Coily box. I got that stuff from Coil Art. I found all the coils, but the little magic box, I don't see it, and it's concerning me. Because I talked to Wayne yesterday, and he was asking how I like the coils and stuff, and then I was like, yeah, I'll put it on the show tomorrow, and if I can't find that magic box, that kind of sucks. I mean, I got all the little coils that come in the round cylinders, but I don't have the one that came in the box, which is probably what most people will want to do, just because that box has like 5 individual sets plus cotton.
So what I was going to show you with this one is it's got a fairly deep well to it, and this one's set up for squonking. But it's got a fairly deep well. This is, I've seen pictures of Kennedy airflows, and it's got these 2 little barrels that come up.
Right.
So from that aspect, it reminds me of that. I don't know if it's set up the same way inside for that airflow though, but it's got the velocity style build deck, so it makes it real easy to build on. What else is there? So we've got the bottom airflow to it.
See, a lot of people, the Thug Life RDA. Okay. That sounds interesting, Jay Gary. I haven't seen that one. I'll have to look that one up. The Thug Life. Your G-Box is working good? That's awesome to hear, Minute Man. I did see your video on your little haul that you got the other day. I was like, hot dog, Minute Man finally got some stuff in. You probably, I'm not gonna put words in your mouth, but I'm guessing you're not liking that capo mod as much as you thought you might, because that thing is way underpowered. But you already knew that before you bought it. So there's the Coily. Look at the Coily.
So this is something I wanted to show you. So you see how
Oh, I didn't know. What does that do? Okay.
it's got these little teeth there, right? So you can
Right.
measure your posts. So you can see how wide your posts are.
Oh.
And let me get that a little bit closer here. So you can see, you know, what size leg length you need by you know, how they fit. All right. So that'll give you an idea for what to cut it at. So that's what I did with this. And then I cut these and...
So, wait a minute. It gives you an idea. So it says 4 point, so say you put that on your post and it's saying 4.5. Does that mean that you're going to be cutting them 4.5 millimeters long?
I got this. This thing says, for the way it fit this one, it says 5.
5, okay.
I got it. Okay. So when I cut this to 5.
All right, let me see what you're doing.
All right.
So you put that in at the 5 and you cut it right. Oh, okay. Yep. So.
Yep.
Now, if you cut that at 5, does it put it right up against the post, or do you want to go a little further?
I could have cut them a little bit shorter. So 5 is
really?
just a little bit long. So you've got to think about, you know, 5 is going to be
right over the airflow.
Right. So when I put these in, this is going to be interesting. So I've got them set up.
Yeah, I see a little bit sticking out on there. See, for me,
yep.
I mean,
they're a little long.
They're a little long. So I would do that, measure it, cut it, then put it back in there and say, okay, this is the size I need for this atomizer.
And what I should have done was cut it at 4.5.
Yep.
But the length that I got it is still works. So they're not sticking through too far.
Right. Well, my whole thing is I don't want them sticking through so far that they could take a chance on arcing out on the other coil that you're about to insert right now. That's right. The big thing.
And that is what I checked for when I put everything together. I made sure that they weren't that close.
How wide can you go on coils? That's another good measurement that would help out to know how wide you can put your coils in whatever atomizer you're using, you know, because you only have so much deck room to use. I mean, he could make another tool for that. To say, okay, this is, you know, you can measure it and then go, okay, well, this size was too big, so now I'll make coils that'll fit within this range, and then it'll work.
It'd be kind of cool if you put like a millimeter measurement down this other side. Mm-hmm. So you could use this as a ruler.
Ah, okay.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's really open to ideas. Simon seemed like a really cool guy. I think that if we throw him some ideas, he'll be more than happy to accommodate.
Well, and when you get your Coily in, I think we're going to have him on the show. He was interested in that, so...
Yeah, be happy to have him on the show. Not a problem at all.
And then we can ask all types of questions of him, and I've got a few questions
yeah.
I'd love to ask him in person.
Oh man, we can ask him a question. Man, I tell you what, you know how bad I miss Nilla Nuts? Oh my God. He sent me some. I missed it bad, dude. This is the thing, you know. The first couple years I was vaping, I couldn't find that magical juice that I just loved and I could always vape. And it may take you 5 years to find that one true vape that you really like, or you may never find it. But once you find that liquid you really like, I mean, you gotta have that on hand because you'll use it over any other liquid. I still love trying new juices, don't get me wrong, but that one I gotta have on hand all the time. That's good, man. I still love the Boreas V2, and you know what? I'm gonna try and be a good guy, and I'm gonna re-wick my wake RTA with less wick to see if I can get a similar vape experience out of it. Now I know it's got less airflow, but I think there's a way I can build that to where it'll be just a little bit less wicking and it will work out. But I'm gonna put that on top of my double barrel. Is it gonna overhang? No, it is not. Ooh, it looks, and it's black. It matches the mod. Oh my god.
I'm actually going to set this one aside without
40 watts is a little low, probably, but
because I'm not using that one right now. All right.
40 watts is way low.
For the Boreas? For the Wake?
For the wake, yeah, because I have a .2 something coil in here, and I always vape that at 75. So I turned it down because I had the Falcon on there.
Yeah,
and it likes a lower wattage.
50, 55 watts with the Wake.
With the weight?
Yeah.
Oh, I can crank the wake up, and I don't have any problems with higher wattages. The Falcon doesn't like the really. Have I heard about? Yeah, I heard about that Vaping Minute Man.
What's going on with the Wake? What's this Wake fiasco?
Yeah, apparently the first 3,000 units that they made of the Wake has a different size hole for the wicking. And the company, hey Steven, the company tried to post on their website, hey, you know, the first 3,000 units were like this, but we're going to change the design a little bit and it's going to be like this. It wasn't a mistake that they did, but when they posted it, now everybody's complaining, oh, mine's got the wrong size wicking, I'm getting dry hits or blah, 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 blah. And it's not the way that it's designed, it's how you're wicking your tank. If you wick it correctly, you still shouldn't get dry hits. So whether you got one of the first 3,000 or not, I don't know. But yeah, they changed it. They made the wicking, I think, a little bit smaller for the cap that goes around. But that's about it.
Harry said they tweaked the barrel. That's about it.
Yeah, exactly. They tweaked the barrel, which is where the juice intake is. But I don't see it being no game changer or anything. Yeah, there you go. It's user error, and I completely agree that it's user error.
I don't know what numbers mine are, but all my Wake tanks, they work. I love them. They just work fantastic.
Bronco, yeah, 46 watts on your Falcon. I was between 40 and 50, so yeah, I would say you're spot on right there. I like the Falcon around that wattage, which the good thing about that is if you find a tank or dripper or whatever that you can vape at lower wattages, your batteries last longer. Hey, that's always a plus. Man, it looks like I spit VG on my camera. Okay, hopefully I'm clearer now. I'm surprised it didn't have like little spots showing through. Yeah, that is the Coily, DeMillan. Very handy little tool that Simon over on the other side of the pond makes. He 3D prints them in batches of 10. So you basically have to get on a list just to get one of the things. No, it is not available on the websites where you can just go print it yourself. I know you have a 3D printer, so do I. I would never say, hey, Simon, send me the file so I can print some for it. No, that would never happen. But I think it's cool what he's doing, and I think it was a needed tool. It was a needed tool. I mean, you know, vaping only keeps getting better and better the further we go along with it. Everything's evolving. All the devices, how we vape, what we vape is evolving. And I really think Big Tobacco and Big Pharma and all these are going to have a really hard time trying to convince people that this is worse for you than smoking, which I had somebody come up to me about 2 days ago and say, you know, that's worse for you than smoking, right? And I was like, wow. You know, I'm not hypocritical with it, but I was like, wow, where did you hear that at? Because I'm interested where you would get information that tells you vaping is worse than smoking. But they always have a generic answer. Oh, just everywhere. That doesn't tell. I want to know where you saw or what news feeds you saw that told you vaping was worse than smoking. And I did let her know, I said, is it completely safe? No. But I can guarantee you it's 95% safer than smoking. So would you rather smoke a cigarette or vape?
In
And
TBD, he's actually looking at doing. Sorry to interrupt, Scuba.
go ahead.
He's looking at getting into doing injection molding, which will really speed that up, and he'll be able to do
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
more very quickly. But I also want to point out that that Coily device that I was just showing, and we've been talking about, they're not that expensive. It actually costs more to ship them over here than it costs for that Coily device itself. I think they're only like £5 or £6, something like that is all
Right.
they cost. And I think shipping on it was like £8, 7 or 8
Yeah.
pounds.
More shipping than it does to make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Uh,
it is a it's a good deal if you want to ensure that you're cutting things the correct length right off the bat. If you're somebody who's been doing builds like Aries that has been doing for years, and you can just kind of look at something and know how long to cut it, you aren't going to need it. But if you're somebody like myself or Scuba, looking at new tanks, new drippers all the time, it makes it handy because you can measure it, you can cut them at the right length on the first shot. It's a time saver. I
yeah.
I can't say
I
enough good about it.
consider it a time saver. I mean, even now, yeah, I could probably look at a coil and cut it and get it pretty close. But when you know you can throw it in that coily and it's spot on every time, it would save me time instead of trying to look at it and go, okay, I need to cut this here and I'm gonna measure this and then go, damn, I was a millimeter too long or a millimeter too short. Instead of doing that, use the coily and it's always spot on, always. So why not do it that way? It literally does not take you any more time to throw it in there to see if it matches up. Even if you do it by eye, throw it in the coily to see if it matches up. If it does, hey, just move along. It takes you what, 2 seconds to throw it in the coily? You're done.
Yeah.
I don't see a
Well,
problem with it.
and I knew what length to cut when I redid the weight tank. I knew what length to cut, and so I just wrapped coils, popped them into the coily, cut the legs. They dropped in perfect length, and they were even. They weren't
Yeah,
at an odd angle or anything else. No adjusting. Screwed them down, tightened them up, and off I went.
yeah. I could see I could see DeMillan printing one. You could do it. I mean, all you'd have to know is, hey, I need to print one level at 3 millimeter, 3.5 millimeter, 4 millimeter. You could basically build your own, but
Yeah.
it would be all off of somebody else's work pretty much. So I would rather just have one that the guy that designed it, be done with it. Just
What I thought was cool is when I first saw him and I knew he was going to be selling them, I was afraid he was going to be charging like $20, $30 a piece for them, plus shipping. And I was like, oh my
Richard,
god,
that is freaking awesome. He said he couldn't find an E-pipe he liked, so he built
wow.
his own out of oak. That,
You got a
Richard, I'd
picture?
love to see that. That's freaking awesome.
That would be
If you
cool.
built your own, man, that's got to be because you're building it yourself. Obviously, you can make it however you want, uh, and just make it perfect for yourself. Regarding vaping is worse than smoking, I have literally started telling them this. Show me the peer-reviewed study saying that, or shut the hell up.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
I I get what you're saying, Aries. Honestly, the lady that asked me about that, I don't put her. She's missing a few spark plugs, so I'm not. Her engine don't run right. But yeah. I all you can do is try to explain it to them, and I try to be nice about it. I did tell her about asbestos story. For those of y'all that don't know, um, Bill Asbestos, he he works with asbestos every day. He goes in, tears down buildings that have asbestos in it because all that stuff's federally regulated, and it causes cancer, et cetera, et cetera. So they have to wear hazmat suits and masks and all kinds of stuff to take that out. So he has to have his lungs checked every 2 years. So Bill was a smoker, and he he had his lungs checked right before he started vaping. Right before he started vaping, they said, "Man, your lungs are jacked up. They're all crap." So he started vaping for 2 years. After those 2 years, he had to go back in and have his lungs checked again, which is required for his line of work. And the doctor was like, "Dude, your lungs are like a teenager. What the hell did you do?" And he said, I started vaping." So if that's not proof positive on how much vaping can help you, I don't know what is. I mean, that right there is fact beyond. They can't say, "Oh well, he must have just accidentally drank some alcohol and flushed his." No, no, that's not what happened at all. Vaping cleared all that crap out of your lungs. You'll know. I mean, if you smoke a lot and then you start vaping, you'll notice that the first week or two you're vaping, you'll start coughing up all this crap, or you may not even cough up anything, but you'll cough, and you can just tell that your body is like changing, and your smell starts coming back, and your taste starts coming back, and it's like, oh my God, it's so much better for you. And without that, I mean, vaping in its infancy was close to getting me off cigarettes, but then, I mean, I was getting all these polyfill devices. It just wasn't quite enough to get me off cigarettes. I was kind of doing a both kind of thing. But once they came out with, just a decent tank or a dripper, which I went immediately from like a little bitty EVOD tank straight to a dripper. I shouldn't have done that. That was a big step, but back then there wasn't a lot of choices. There was like very few choices. So I went straight from that EVOD tank to a dripper, and that dripper had this minuscule airflow like a Nimbus, just a little bitty hole. Okay. But I was like, oh my God, the flavor on this is absolutely amazing, and it ruined me because I would have much rather had, the choices we have now with all these pod systems and stuff like this. If you can't find a device that'll get you off smoking now, then you did not want to quit. That's my answer. If you can't find something to vape now that'll get you off cigarettes, then you had no intention on quitting, period. If you don't want to quit, you won't quit.
Yeah, you've got to want to quit, but there's still, even going to vaping makes it much, much, much easier.
Right.
But there's all that other stuff that you're actually addicted to. It's not just the nicotine.
Oh, and I agree 100%. It's like 7,000 chemicals in cigarettes. It's not it's not the nicotine. It's the nicotine combined with 8 gabillion other ingredients that's what addicts you. That's the bad part.
The other problem now is, like when you first started vaping, you had not much of a selection. Now it's almost the reverse. You have such a big selection, and you go into a vape store, and they automatically want to sell you certain things.
There was only 3 flavors of juice: menthol, regular, and light. That was it. There was no other flavor. Wow. Menthol, regular, and light. There was no fruity or anything like that. There was 3 flavors: menthol, regular, or strong or smooth, like whatever they wanted to call it, and light. And I bought a bottle of that for an ungodly price. Just the juice.
Yeah. But I'll bet you, new vapors that are just coming off smoking, I'll bet you the first juice they buy is a tobacco juice.
Yeah. And I can completely understand that. Now, I was the opposite. What I tried to do to make sure that I wouldn't want a cigarette was to move away from tobacco style vapes over to a fruity or bakery style, because if you stay with the tobacco style, you might go, well, this tastes like a cigarette, but I want a real cigarette. So I tried to move myself away from it. But yeah, I still vape tobacco tasting juice. I don't even vape tobacco tasting juices anymore, even though I can, and it won't change me. But
I've got one. My Turkish tobacco. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, it's good to have one every once in a while. If that, you every once in a while you have this flashback. Oh man, I could really want a
Oh my
cigarette. I
god.
know for the first couple years, even though I was a full-time vapor and dual users, hey, more power to you. I'm not condemning dual users by any way, but I think that if you're, I just lost my whole train of thought.
Sorry.
I don't even know where I'm going now. Wrong! I
Well,
just derailed off the side of the road somewhere.
well, I can really derail and go in a different direction because Dolores actually asked a really good question. I don't know
Yes.
the answer to it. Maybe you do, but what's the difference between regular nicotine and nicotine salts? And she's asking which one's better. The nicotine salt, as far as I know, that is more used on the mouth and lung stuff.
Yeah, the
Um,
nicotine salts that you use on the mouth to lung, they're always 90% of the time higher milligram
yeah, yeah,
because of the fact that they're put them in. It's how they get the nicotine, and I've heard good and bad about nicotine salts, so I don't. Yeah, my train's so derailed,
I've never tried it.
Aries. I was on a roll and my tire went flat. I don't know what happened. I know I
We
was
were
talking
talking
about
about movie.
tobacco flavors, and I'd
I think
much rather have instead of trying to smoke a cigarette, like if you every once in a while you get that little slight urge to have a cigarette, I'd rather have a tobacco vape to satisfy that urge than to pick up a cigarette and smoke it.
well, and if you picked up a cigarette now, it probably wouldn't taste very good.
No, no, I'm sure it wouldn't, but even that. So you say I pick up a cigarette now and smoked it, it wouldn't taste good, but it's kind of that mentality. Just like if you eat a big thing of ice cream and you get a brain freeze, what do? You still eat more ice cream. If you smoke a cigarette and you're coughing and crap, you're like, yeah, but I'm gonna smoke another one anyway. It's kind of the same thing. You, even though you think it's bad, you may still do it again anyway. So, and I
Uh-oh.
hold on, I need to grab a drink and it's out my
Oh, there
car.
it
I'll be
is.
right back.
Okay. So nicotine salts are, yeah, concentrated nicotine. Yes, Dolores, nicotine salt is definitely, it typically is a lot stronger. Um, and I don't know about high blood pressure and using that. Some of the nicotine salts, I've been doing a little bit of research or looking at devices that utilize the nicotine salt, and I'm seeing they're coming like 40 milligram nicotine level. I don't know how that compares to the nicotine level, of regular e-juice, um, or what the differences are exactly. Other than, like Harry's pointed out, it's all in how it's processed. No, yeah, okay, no sodium in it. Yeah, and they say nicotine salts, and I think it's just because it's processed into a crystalline form when they process it, and that's why they call it a salt. It's not really salt; it's still nicotine. Um, but you find that they do sell it in bottles, um, and I've heard of people putting it in drippers, but they get a major nicotine hit from it. Major nicotine hit. It's typically used in mouth blowing devices only.
All right,
Um,
there we go. I'm still waiting for
yeah,
Fighting Cock to
yes.
sponsor me because go big or go home. All right.
Yeah, Dolores, that's what I was looking into. Is a lot of the new mouth lung devices um, do come with nicotine salts or utilize nicotine salts. But
Right.
and Millen said it's pretty much used on only high ohm rigs, high ohm devices.
Right.
Um, I would not use it. Definitely, I wouldn't use it on a dripper.
You know,
And
I
any
can
of the stuff I'm
tell
saying.
because I've vaped that nicotine salt stuff. You definitely get a stronger hit off of that, and it's kind of like, should I even vape this? Because you can tell that you're vaping more nicotine, and you get the buzz from it. But is it going to make you need more nicotine? Like it's like if I vape this, it has nic salts and it's 50 milligram, Am I gonna have to move myself from 3 milligrams, 6 up to 12 now because I've just changed my milligram strength, or will it not affect me at all?
And who said that?
Just get a straw. There is no Seagram 7 dirty. This is 103 fighting cock. Hell, I got
I
it.
think it was. I think DeMillan said that that's a a big cock. Nice.
That is
You still got. You need to contact them and let them know that they should
fighting
sponsor your show.
cock belt buckle right there. I should wear that because I mean, I've had this since I was a teenager, which was too young to be drinking, period. But it's good stuff, and it's inexpensive, so I really like it.
It's not that inexpensive. Not here.
Really?
No.
How much is it there?
The regular size bottle, I think, was like $25.
Ouch! My regular size bottle here, $15.99. That big bottle that I just showed, $30.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That big bottle lasts me weeks.
We have very, very high taxes on alcohol, tobacco products, including e-juice, and other things in the state. Our gas tax is unbelievable.
Hell yeah, wear that. I know, right, Scorpio? I need to. If I had a belt that I could throw that on, I would. Tony, you hush. Damn it. Sucking down cock. Yep. I see. Shake my damn head.
But he doesn't suck on the cock that, like Munchkin does. Munchkin does a much better job.
Well, because I don't drink it every night. I don't know if she drinks it every night or not. I mainly Fridays I have this because it relaxes me and it keeps my mouth going. Exactly, Scorpio. $30 for a 1.75 liter is not bad at all. And I hope they never catch on to that and it stays that price, because if it goes higher, I won't want to get it and I'll feel bad. I'll be like, oh, y'all son of a guns. I don't want to go that high. Oh, WG Vapes went live tonight. Wow, I didn't know that he was doing live stuff. Yeah, I mean, he does videos, but I've never seen him go live.
Now, DeMillan said that Bevno stopped carrying cock.
Oh, that sucks, DeMillan. I'm sorry. Aries. Okay, never mind.
Explain what Aries is talking about. What did you say? I missed it.
I said that I would drink to keep my mouth going. He said never use those two terms in the same sentence.
So you're drinking cock to keep your mouth going?
Yeah. And he said don't ever say that again. Okay. Whatever. Put nit salt in your bourbon. Dirty Waters. I'm surprised to see Dirty Waters around. I mean I know he's been showing up the last few weeks. I'm really interested in how the hell he's doing, because it's been a while. Dirty is one of the guys. He's back when I started broadcasting a long time ago. He may have not been right at the very beginning, but he came around right afterwards, and he's been in and out of the vape scene for a while. But yeah, Dirty's a good guy.
So we got a little lull in the conversation here. You need to do giveaways.
Oh, I need to do giveaways. Well, all right. Now, as far as the giveaways go, Higgy Sigs, I told Jen the other night during y'all's show that I may need some more codes because Dirty's girl. Oh, look, there's Dirty's girl. I'll be damned. I think that I got behind on my Higgy Sigs codes, so some of them expired. So what I did is I took the winners that I had and I gave them my new codes. So I was out of codes, and I told Jen, hey, I may need a couple more codes for Friday, so I don't have any codes to give out, so that's fine. I can still
Yeah, hardware.
do. Yeah, I can still do the hardware giveaway. I can either do one or two, whatever we want to do, and let somebody pick a number. Let me get that list pulled up here, and we'll do that because yeah, I don't want to give away a code and not have it to be able to give y'all, so that would suck.
So I think we should exclude Aries from this giveaway.
Exclude Aries? Yeah, didn't Aries already won one, so he's you know one hardware from this box. When we do more hardware, you're good to go. Like the Christmas show or something, you're all about it. Like we did last time, which I think was an epic freaking show. Do two? I shall
awesome.
do two, Richard. I will do two. All right, we're going to do two hardware giveaways tonight. How about that? Yeah, number 12 is gone, I do believe. Yep, that one Vapor Bunny got.
Hey, Spendy.
So we still have number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 13, and 15 for right now. And I still got to get Richard Wheels a bumper sticker and the shock key.
How many bumper stickers
I keep
you
forgetting.
got?
I got a few. I don't have a lot. It's hard for me to go and say, hey, let me do a giveaway for bumper stickers because I have very, very few. It was a great show, Dave. I thought so. We gave away some really cool stuff. Aries got one of these Sirius mods right here. And I know Aries still vapes that right now, if I'm correct. He still vapes this thing, and it's a great mod. Mine kind of acted up the first week. After that, it's been flawless. I haven't had one issue. It was something with the button. I think it had a just a little hair in there or something. But you won the Dev Rabbit. Awesome, Dave. I'm glad you got one. Mine got stolen. Now I don't even have it. Awesome, Aries. Good to know. All right, let's get the bot rolling. Let me go over to a giveaway here. How long should we run it for? Let's run it for at least 2 minutes because 1 minute is not enough. So, raffle title. Scuba's raffle. Can I put in for random hardware? Will it let all that fit in there or not? It might. We're going to try it and see if it takes all that. I can change the colors. It has a background color and a text color. So let's see. There we go. Scuba's raffle for a random hardware started. So you just have to type !raffle to be entered into this. It is going to run for 2 minutes. And then whoever wins will pick a number between 1 and 15. And then we were going to run another one after that. I was going to say, I hope Richard don't enter, because Richard's the one that donated all this for you guys.
That would be funny.
I have all these that came with these coils to be able to show them off.
What happened to the box?
I don't know. I had all that stuff, and then here's the build cam. I got all these coils right here that he sent over, and I may end up having to give some of these away, which I don't mind doing at all. But and I know Speed. I told Speed I'd send him some, so I got to do that. But I can't find the magic box, which was right here. My son came in here and did something in my room, and I can't find half my stuff now. But all these, they have every kind of fuse Clapton, juggernaut, coil, multiple coil Claptons, all that stuff's in there. So y'all do need to check coilart.com out. And I do believe that's the website. Let me make sure. Coil Style. Did I say Coil Art? Coilstyle.com. Yeah. Coilstyle.com. Look, Skyfire Coil. I can't even talk right tonight. Skyfire Coil.
There you go. You need
This
to check
actually
out that
looks
link that
really
Slacky put
good.
in.
I like the way. I want to try these coils, man. They look really good. If I could get them to focus good.
Fighting Cock barbecue sauce.
I've already tried Fighting Cock. I do like Fighting Cock's barbecue sauce. Scorpio, you have won. You need, or the next contestant in Scuba's right, and you need to pick a number between 1 and 15, excluding 1, 12, 14, 8, and 9. So pick any other number besides that, and I will let you know what you won. He's won the prize of losing all his scuba, but I could add that in there, and that would be funny as hell. You won the gong prize, something like that. That would be cool to add in.
That would be.
Put some gongs in there. Yep. He is thinking hard.
Yeah. Scorpio, what's the number, dude? Gotta pick a number.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Vape Dave, how's it going, bud? Yeah, I could add in scuba bucks, like, oh, you picked the one that's got scuba bucks with it, or something like that. Say the taken ones. All right. It's 1 to 15, and the taken ones are number 1 is taken, number 8 is taken, number 9. So 1, 8, 9, 12, and 14 are taken. The rest are free game.
So what juice are you vaping on today?
Nilla nuts. Is there any question? I mean, that bottle I just got from Higgy's, and it's almost halfway gone.
So you've got cock and nuts going.
Yes. Oh, my headset's dying. Number 7. Number 7. Number 7 is a 8 cigar Stellaire V3 Silver. So that is a dripper, Scorpio. Let me put your name next to that one.
And Scorpio, send an email to scubawinners@gmail.com. Let him know which number it was. And he's also going to need to get some other information.
8 cigar Stellaire V3 Silver. Make sure you let me know that, but I will try to keep. I got it all marked down now, so hopefully I get that. Yeah, it's not a bad dripper.
At least tell him number 7.
You're very welcome, Scorpio. We need to. Oh, please, headset, don't die on me. Are we running over? Oh, I got 3 minutes left. All right, let's hurry and run the next giveaway. Let's run this one for 3 minutes, and I'm going to start the raffle. Go, bot, go! I said start. There it goes. The raffle is running for 3 minutes.
Can you plug in your headset while you're using it?
Yes, I can actually. Where's my long cord? I have one cord that is like a gabillion miles long. There we go. Ow! Why is that burning me? All right. Hey, we're on. I think now it won't die on me while we're finishing off the show. Everybody entered a raffle. Right now we have quite a few people in there, but we need more.
I see a lot entering the raffle.
Hey, that's cool. I'm glad y'all are entering the raffle. We got to give this stuff to somebody, and thanks again to Richard for donating this stuff, guys. He did not have to do this, and I really appreciate him sending all this stuff. And I, in turn, just turn it over to you guys. That's what I'm doing. If you pick the right number, you might get a mod. You might get, I don't know. There's lots of stuff in there.
I can't wait to try some of those coils.
I may even add some more stuff. Yeah, I know. I need to get with you off stream and find out which ones you like the most, and then I'll send you some. I have no problems with that. No problems with that at all. And I need to send, I need to send you coils, your juice, and your envelope that I keep right here. I'm gonna put all that in thing and send it off. And I do got your address now, so it's only me being slacker now.
I know you keep saying that every week.
I was trying to let the juice steep so it'd be good for you.
Oh, no, that's cool. That's cool.
There you go. 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the raffle. Twisted coils are the best. I have some twisted Claptons actually that are sealed.
Do you have any aliens?
I do have. I only had 1 pack of aliens. Let me see how many's left in there because I used those. I have 2 aliens left. These are aliens. It's a set of aliens. There was 4 in there, but I used 1 set out of there. I have Juggernauts, Fuse Claptons, the ladder coil, triple core Fuse Claptons. I have a couple sets of those. Quad core Fuse Claptons. He's got a lot of coils on there. I don't know how much they cost. Like I said, go to coilstyle.com. Y'all can check them out.
Yeah, Nietzsche, I don't know if I like Twisted or not. I haven't used Twisted in ages. But I saw the Tiger. That was kind of interesting.
6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Stina Marie.
Stina won. Stina Marie has won the raffle. Congratulations, Stina. It is all up to you now on picking a number besides 1, 7, 8, 9, 12, and 14. Any other number up to 15. I can see, I want number 16. There's not a 16. At least not yet. If I do get more stuff in, or decide to add more to that, I'll make the list longer and I will let y'all know. You will take number 2. Number 2 is a gold, it's an EH Pro Gold K-Fun. So it's a clone of a K-Fun. Stina Marie, I'm putting your name in there. You are done. You can always go back to vaping old school stuff right there, and a K-Fun would not be a bad one, and that's a gold one, which is pretty cool. So there you go.
And Aries has a point. Maybe you should renumber them. The ones that are left. The ones that are left, renumber them. That way you're not picking.
Oh, I see. That way I don't have to say which ones not to pick. I can do that.
Yeah. You can say, like, pick a number between 20 and 25.
Yeah.
Or 20
or I could narrow down what's left and just say 1 through 10 and then, whatever. Since I've already give away. Yeah, a gold one. I have it. I can't get to it right now, but I do have the gold one right there. It's brand new in the box, never been used. Congratulations, Stina. Make sure you email me. Give me all your info. I'll send it out to you.
And pop that in there again.
There you go. All right. Well, we are running over, guys. It is time for us to bump off here. I'm sorry about the technical delays before the show started. I think we started a couple minutes late and we went over a couple minutes, so we kind of made up for that, right? Speed's the only one that did any builds tonight. I didn't even get around to any builds. All I did was redo my G-Class, but it's working great, by the way. So if y'all have that problem with your G-Class, there you go. Now you can fix it. Or if you don't want to mess with it, you can. I still owe y'all half an hour. What do you mean? Or you can just buy another door. Jazzy does say Jazzy has a door I can get from him, so I may do that because my door has been through hell.
And you've got a crack in it now too.
Yeah, I got a crack in there. Thank you, William. Thanks, Richard. Everybody else that's in the chat, thank y'all all for coming.
Yeah,
hopefully by next week I will have some new stuff in, including the Coily. I should assume the Coily will be here by next weekend for sure.
If
And
he's already shipped it, you're probably going to get it in the next couple of days. It took about a week for me to get
I
mine.
owe y'all a half hour. I was late. Really? I'm plugged into my cord because my headphones are dead, and y'all want me to go another hour, another freaking no.
We've done longer shows.
We have done longer shows, but I mean, if I had more stuff to go over, um,
I think
uh,
they want to see you do the roll.
magazine art. I'm sorry, bud. Um, yeah, if I had more stuff to go over and talk about, boom, I would definitely do it. I would definitely do it. I just don't. I didn't get anything new in this week, and I know y'all are always looking to see new devices, etc., but I don't have anything this week, so it kind of leaves me at a, hey, let me rebuild something I just built last week. I don't want to do that. I like something new for you guys to see that y'all may be interested in. That's what drives me.
This is the birthplace of the 30-minute slur.
Build an RDA with twisted coils. You know, the twisted I don't have, which is kind of weird.
You got
Fuse
some Tiger
Clapton,
coils.
Juggernauts, Fuse Clapton, Triple Core, Twisted Clapton coils.
Yeah. You got Twisted Clapton, and I think you got Tiger coils in there too.
Yeah, I don't see the Tigers right now. I got a Skyfire. No, I do not. I do have Twisted Claptons though. I haven't even looked at those.
So of the coils that you've used of those, how well did they last?
They last as all I've been doing with the ones that I have put in, I just take the cotton out, burn the coil off, and re-wick it. I haven't had any issues out of the coil so far. So they're using a decent wire. If it was crap wire, I would have to change the coil out, but I haven't had to do that.
Not bad. And you've been using those coils now for about a month?
Mm-hmm. About a month, I'd say. I got them in various devices. I can't even tell you. I'd have to go back and watch my shows to see which one I put them in. I'm interested to see what these Twisted Claptons look like. I don't know what I would put them in, though, if I was going to vape them tonight.
Open it up and let's take a look at it.
Let's take a look. Let's do that. Since I don't
Let's take a
have
look at the
fingernails.
Skyfires, too. Those are pretty cool.
I
They
had the
sound pretty cool.
Skyfires open before because I was interested in those, too. I was like, well, what in the world does that look like? Sealed up. Twisted Clapton coil. Here we go. Let me get my screen where I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to try, let me see if I can focus this in for you guys. Oh man, why is XSplit running so freaking slow right now? I mean, literally. I clicked on, okay, finally. No, I did not say force to deinterlace. Goodness gracious. I clicked on it.
Don't mess with XSplit too much.
I know, right? It'll just crash on me. Let me turn off autofocus and see if I can focus this in.
There you go.
There's Twisted Claptons.
Interesting. So what do? They just twist the wire and then they Clapton over it?
Yeah, exactly. They twist it, then they Clapton over it. Yep. Autofocus, hello. Thank you. I'm trying to make that focus back in. I have nothing that I can build on right now. I mean, that I can think of.
I'd say a dead rabbit, but you don't have one.
No, I don't have a dead rabbit. And I don't want to do it on the wake. The wake is absolutely full of juice. Absolutely full. So I can't do the wake, even though I do want to do that. But
I'm trying to think of what else you would have. How's your drop doing?
my drop. Good question. Wait, the drop. Which one did I... Oh, the dead rabbit. Which one did I lose? The dead rabbit or the drop? One of those two are no longer with me.
Well, you said the dead rabbit was stolen.
I think the dead rabbit is what was stolen, so I should still have the drop, right?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and they do sell the drop in blue now too.
What's weird is I don't see either one of them right now. Well, obviously I'm not going to see one of them, but the other one I don't see either.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here's another set of coils that I missed. Fuse Claptons. Okay, that's fine. That's what happens when you let your son clean off your desk. Yeah, that's weird that I don't see where it drippers. Let me look in and see if he put them in this drawer. Why he would put them in here, I have no idea, but it's possible. No, 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 no. Them are old. Wow. No, it's not none of those.
Do you have your goo now?
I do have a goon on my my TS.
You about due for new coils in it?
No, not really. These look like they're not that old, actually. I mean, they look black on camera, but they're still shiny silver on the edges because they're not that old. And it still has batteries. Well, there's where 3 of my batteries are, right there. Wow, it still vapes pretty good, actually.
I'm trying to think of what else you've got that you can build with it.
Yeah, but now you've got me wondering where my drop is. Why would I be missing that? That's not something I just throw off to the side, you know what I mean? I keep all my stuff like that really
close. You normally have that on the desk right in front of you.
I have the aura right there. There's the aura.
Yeah.
And then
I still don't. The aura is okay. I just didn't really.
The Umi VLS. Those are the newest ones. But drippers, there's like nothing sitting up here.
Hey, vaping Chevy.
I don't understand that. Me and my son are going to have a talk. Where did you put every one of my damn tanks? I'm just wondering. Because I'm missing them all.
Wolf is asking if you dropped your drop.
Did I drop my drop? There you go, Wolf Shadow. I don't know. Oh my God. He slid all this in one spot, and none of it makes any sense right now. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have anything, apparently.
So you're not only missing batteries, but now you're missing atomizers.
Yeah, but I'll find them. Next week episode, Scuba finds his stuff. Because that's what it looks like.
Hey, what happened to Iron Man?
Iron Man?
Yeah, Iron Man's normally behind you, and I don't see him up there anymore.
He's right there, man. He's right there. That's okay. Iron Man.
Small picture.
But the scuba diver is not up there. Why is he not up there? He must have did a backflip off there or something.
Uh-oh.
I gotta redo everything over here, man. This is all jacked up. I still got my other goons that I still have brand new in the little pouches are not on my desk either, so I don't know where that stuff could have went. I mean, they're still brand new, so why would they just come up missing? Did he
Vaping Chevy, I've got the Dead Rabbit SQ, which is, it's good, but I've also got the Wotopo Nudge 22. I actually like it better. A lot better. The Wotopo Nudge puts out some serious flavor.
Yeah, my son has moved my stuff. I'm going to have to go and I got to redo my whole thing. It's been a hectic
borrow it
week.
Again, did he?
Yeah, no, he better not. He knows better. Is it in the giveaway box? Richard, no. If it was in the giveaway box, I would be pissed at myself. Like, hey, you won my stuff. What the hell? No, that wouldn't happen because I wouldn't have put it on the list, but damn. Alright, guys, we're going to bump off of here because I can't find anything because I'm a dummy, but next week I'll be prepared, I promise. And, Speed got some awesome bait mail in. He don't want to talk about it much, apparently.
Well, I did get some awesome stuff in, but you know, a lot of what I got in high-end stuff. So, and I talked about the other the other stuff I got in. I talked about the Dreamer, the Sherman,
Right.
the B2K. I still love that, the B2Ks.
You like the B2K, really? Okay.
I do. I've got 4 of them now.
Alright. Well, we'll catch you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Y'all have a great weekend. Be safe out there and vape on. Catch y'all later. Peace out.
Have a great weekend. Thanks, everybody.